Three, two. Welcome, everybody. This is John Genius, and you are now in tune to, oh man, I was about to say Hustle Hard TV. That's how far I go back. This is the IAMU series. This is IAMULounge.com, IAMU series. And I am talking to one of my favorite artists in the world, man. One of my favorite artists, and y'all that really not, man, let's put it like this. That group should have blown the fuck up. It is what it is. His name is Lil G, one half of Double Trouble. What's up, bro? What's up, partner?
Man, what's going on, man? Long time, man. Long time.
Long time. Only time I see you is on Facebook, dishing it to people, being funny. So how you been?
Hey, man, blessed, man. Blessed, man. Just living life, man. Trying to keep my head above water and holding the road, man.
Man, I got my grown man drink for you today.
I'm all for it, man.
This is passion fruit rum with some white rum and some little grenadine rolls and some ice. So when this is done, interview's done. So I ain't gonna try to drink it too fast.
It's all good, man. Take your time. Take your time.
So life is good. Now, last time I saw you in the physical person, I believe it was the video shoot.
Yep.
Stack your paper up.
Stack your paper, man. I actually, man, so crazy, man. I was just showing my my kids that video, man.
How they feel about that?
Oh, I mean, they laughed about it, but they liked it. You know what I mean? Because they didn't even I really never even shared that side of my life with my kids. You know what I'm saying?
How come?
I just haven't, man. I don't know, man. 'Cause I just been living life, man. So it kind of like a lot of people ask me about the music stuff, man, and that just kind of I'm just kind of concentrating on the now. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the way the rap music going now, man, it's kind of tricky, man, because you know, back when we were rapping, man, we were rapping. These cats are actually dying out here, man.
You were rapping. I can't rap.
Well, you know.
I could sing, I can't rap. And I didn't pursue singing the way I should. And yes, right. Yakima, one of the panel members, he said, it's trash now. Yes.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely, man.
So how do you feel about that? This is an art that you kind of, you gave your life to, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the music direction right now? It's even on the underground level.
Man, you know what, man? I've been listening to a lot of that, checking out a lot of that Smack TV, that URL, that battle rap, and you know, I like the battle rap, man. But where we going with the music part, like the industry, man, I think they really going down at this point, man. Because at this point, who's out here really rapping? Like who actually taking their time to actually put a song together versus just getting on and just saying whatever.
The 40 and up.
Right.
The 40 and up. We talking about
when the last time have you heard a true 16 bar?
Nas, King's Disease. Part right. The last one he just dropped. Crazy.
Other than that, man, you hear what? 8 bars?
8 and some yada 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 and some hook, and not even a hook. What is it? The ad lib, and then they go into the hook.
That's it, man. And none of it has content. You know, everybody rap about the same stuff. You know, everybody. I just never seen a bunch of people who wanted to be gangsters so bad.
Gangsters got demons. What else? They got? What else they got going on? Gangsters, demons, and kicking girls out of Uber. Kicking girls out of the house and put them in Ubers.
Right.
That's it.
And I mean, you know, if you just look at life now, man, it's like the 1970s and 80s all over again. The only difference is these kids are just on harder drugs than they were back then.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The next thing you know, we're gonna have the first meth head rapper, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, bro, like I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have it now.
I'm surprised. That motherfucker's is gonna do like 20 shows in one day.
Right. You know, so it just, you know, but I still like the Kendrick Lamar's, the Sci the Prince. I listen to a lot of that Sci the Prince, man.
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
big Ti fan, but I'm a fan of the old Ti. You know when
Yeah.
Ti was spitting. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Trouble Man, T.I., the
Yeah,
Wild
yeah,
Last of Taliban. Yeah. Ooh,
yeah. I'm
yeah.
serious Ti, the trap music Ti.
Yeah.
Young Dro, man, Young Dro, he still hold it down, man.
Yes,
Young
sir.
Dro still spit pretty Jada Kiss, but
Hmm.
them cats on the East Coast, man, they always gonna keep lyrics. You
See,
know what I mean?
facts. See, people don't know about me. Like when I hear a music, I like it. Like when you guys came and did About to Blow, the very, very first thing I ever did on the video production side and all that
Yeah,
stuff. Dog, I was intrigued with our music. I was intrigued. I was like, damn, I want to hear more. My homeboy I worked with was like, yo, they got it. They got it. Like they are with the time. Y'all should have had a song on that damn radio. And that was
right.
the hardest thing back then, was getting a song on the freaking radio. Yo, we can cuss,
Yeah.
by the way. We can
Okay.
cuss.
Okay.
Once I get to the half, see, like right now I'm right here. Once I get to like right here, I'm a curse like the Marine I am, all right? So, so I mean, just like, how do you feel about that in general? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be at the cusp, and then it's just like, damn. It's not even like a damn. Like, you had to, like, you manned up in your situation and focused on your family. How did that feel?
Man, look, it was hard, man. Like, I mean, it was honestly hard, man. But um, at the same time, man, me and my cousin, we were kind of going a separate direction at the same time too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like he was single, no kids. He was still out here just living his life, man. And you know, I had started being in the studio thinking about like, damn, I just, my girl was asking me to stay home, but I don't went to the studio, and stuff. Times like that, you don't get back.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And at that point too, man, like shit, I had I had my two daughters and I had my girl. I had a house. So it was like, bro, either I'm gonna choose to go get a job and start a career
Mm-hmm.
or keep on banking on the lottery with the music shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like we was hot, but
Yes.
it was like we couldn't get to where we had to get to. You know what I'm saying? So it was more for me was like, look, and at the time, man, I had two daughters. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah.
like I definitely, and I wasn't raised like that. I was raised by both of my parents, and it was,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely wasn't just gonna choose no what if over something that I can guarantee.
And that's the hardest, because the what if, the payoff factor would have been so, like, financially so, like, rewarding.
Right.
You
But
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
flip side to that though, on the
Yeah.
flip side of that, my man, I could have got that and
Mm-hmm.
lost my family. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I really could have got to, and we could have made it.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, man, I feel like, and especially now, that if I would have made it then,
Mm-hmm.
man, I'd probably be dead now. Cause you
Ooh.
see what I'm saying? So it's just like
Bro,
it's a
why you
gift and a
say
curse with
that?
that.
Why you say that? Why you think you would be dead right now?
Because bro, you gotta think, well, we were young. So had we came across money,
Mm-hmm.
like money, and even with a little guidance here and there, it would have I still like I wouldn't have my son now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have the wife I got now.
Got to.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So not saying I'd be dead in a sense of being dead, like I'd be dead because it'd be just like I've been a part of my life away.
Got to.
You
And
see
then you're
you see
trying to
what I'm
fight it.
saying?
Then you're gonna have these relationship issues with your kids. You're gonna have relationship issue. Your wife will never become your wife. She'll just be your baby mama. You'd have had other issues that black men face, pretty much,
Right,
who are
right,
successful. And that's
right,
not just black men, white men, Indian, whatever. But
right,
one of the audience members says, "God bless you for choosing your family, and you'd have been dead spiritually."
right. Spiritual.
Yes.
That's the word I was looking for. Dead spiritual.
So did that play in a factor? Was that also a factor that made you to say, "Okay, double trouble. We bussing. We just did a video with Big Tim. We trying to move. AAO, he's going a different direction. I'm feeling the effects of not being with my family. Like did spirituality also play part in that decision?
Oh yeah, man. Cause at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, and this isn't me speaking, but whatever, if it's God, if it's ordained for you to have that, man, it's gonna feel right. You see what I'm saying? So best what I'm saying is, if God really wanted me to make it as a rapper, I still would have felt, I wouldn't have felt no conviction by leaving my family.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have felt that guilt of leaving my family all night to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
It wouldn't have been a tug of war. Because if that was something that God wanted, you know, that part wouldn't have been a hard part for me.
Yeah. Now I was going to try to remember. I'm not good remembering lyrics. I will fuck up a song. I got dope money. Hold on. How does it go? How does it go, brother?
I got dope money. I got corporate money.
Money. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finish that line for me, please.
Oh man, how did man? Look, it is crazy, bro. Cause we would just listen to that. Man, I got dope money. I got corporate money. Oh, I can't even remember, bro. Now you gonna make me have to go back and listen to that song,
bro.
man.
Like it's still up there. The video is still up there.
Yeah, it's still up there, man.
And it got 2,000 viewers right now. I'm sitting here like, I need Tim to fucking fill out. See, I told you. See where we at.
Yeah, but the thing about it, man, I be seeing Big Tim on Facebook, man. You know what I mean? Tim living his life, man. You know, he doing what he love to do with the cars and all that, you know.
No, I'm saying I need Tim because he did it on my label. He never ever went. I don't think he ever did. I'm gonna get him on the back. He never did his publishing. I'm not going to take no publishing from you.
Right.
I need him to register his damn name, register that song, so we can get paid off them damn 2,000 hits. I need my damn $10, damn it. But anyway, so with that, so when you drop those bars, now let's go into your songs. Like, why you guys never did an album?
Man, we actually we did a mixtape, man. We did a mixtape with man, what's the cat on 107.9? Stuart Rock. That's his rap name. Okay. But man, what's his name on J Nix?
J Nix. Oh, y'all did a mixtape with J Nix?
Yeah, he hosted a mixtape for him, man. And man, we had some with French Out Boys and just different. We had some with different cats, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, man, Cole he was going in, he was just going in a different direction, man. He was trying to. He was just getting strange on me, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, you know, we would go in the studio, man, and he would, instead of just taking the time, he would just get in and try to he tried to mimic Lil Wayne and all, and it was just I just couldn't vibe with it. You know what I mean? Because that's where we come from.
He stopped writing. He stopped.
Yeah, man. That ain't how we. You know what I'm saying? Like, we came to the thing like sitting down at the table together and bouncing these rhymes off each other. You know?
Correct. So the thing the funniest thing, people always have this misconception: Jay-Z don't write no lyrics. Notorious Big don't write no lyrics. Lil Wayne he copied these two and said, "Hey, I don't write no lyrics." They write lyrics. They just memorize the hell out of it, so you won't.
Right.
So they know it. You know what I'm saying? They recorded it somewhere. They did something, because my brother did the same thing. And it wasn't about not writing or putting a pen to paper. They put a pen and paper somewhere, and they just catalog it in their brain. Like, if you ask my bro to drop a 16 verse, he's going to drop a hot 16 from one of his songs from like 20 years ago.
Right.
That you wouldn't know. That was me. Damn. That's a drink. that was me. So he'll do a song from 20 years ago. You like, man, when he wrote that, he just recycled his lyrics.
Yep.
Some people have that memory where they can remember their lyrics from shit they doodle, like, oh shit, let me go up in this, let me write this shit right here. And they'll be like, yo, I hit the freeway in the Benz, got the girl shorty looking through my lens, scoping everything out, just trying to make this route drop. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, they wrote it somewhere. Same thing with DMX. They try to say, oh, X didn't write. X wrote. He don't want you telling him how to change shit up. That's why Biggie didn't write. Because they'll say Puff will be like, yo, Big, you can't say that. Big is like, well, if you don't see it, you can't change it. If you can't change it, and you ain't shit you could do about it.
Right.
So that kind of
I used to, but that's what I'm saying. Like when me and Ayo first started, man, that's how we used to do, man. Like we'll sit here and write rhyme and get the song and man just do it so much to the point of just sticking in your head. Yeah. So when we do go to the studio, it was easier to drop it that way because you already knew how you wanted to do it. You ain't trying to read and you could just vibe through it.
Just vibe through it.
So I mean, I never, every time they said that, Wayne ain't writing, I'm like, dude, these cats, they write. I don't care if they writing it in the phone. Like these cats, they putting it on somebody's paper, man.
Thank you, and that's what these younger artists need to know because their English is not good enough to not write. I'm sorry, they are George Bush's children. They are not good enough to write. No. And I say that with a conviction because I had a teacher on the show last week. Oh shit, man! If I might have to do some push-ups. So I had a teacher on the show last week, and the education level has went down so significantly. Like I don't think these kids could put a Hot 16 together. They can't.
Nah.
If our lives depended on it, I would just say, yo, just throw me off that bridge right now because I don't believe they could put a Hot 16 together.
But I tell you this, man. These kids can't even put a resume together. These kids can't even these kids can't even fill out an application.
Now, speaking of applications, you and your wife are entrepreneurs.
Right.
What is the most funniest job application you ever received yet?
Man, actually from a dude that worked for me, daughter. They put the name, date of birth, no address. Who referred them? They put my daddy. You know, it be stuff like that, man. It's just like, you know, some of the stuff you can't make up, man. But do what it do, man. It make me feel bad.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you can go to McDonald's, go through the drive-through, man, and this child can get your order wrong, and you can say, "Hey, my order wrong," and they'll get a whole attitude, and go left with it. But like I've been trying to tell people, man, you can't correct a child for something that they don't know they doing wrong, because majority of them kids work at McDonald's. That's how they see their parents handle a situation. You see what I'm saying? So you can't blame a child for something that they don't know.
Correct.
You see what I'm, but in the school's not trying to teach kids on how to handle real life situations. They teach them on how to solve algebra problems. Which
is nonsense to me. I still don't know how to solve an algebra problem.
Neither do I, man.
I know how to solve equations where I have an issue. Like I remember okay, so Bo, when we went to North Carolina and we performed on bass, logistically we had to figure out how many cars was needed. He went and rented 2 cars. I rented 1, and then the hotel. We had to put, okay, how many people, room, da. We figured that shit out without no damn algebra. Like that was an algebra equation by itself, but it was a real problem that needed a real answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then we did all of this off all of our own dime to go up there and do that show. Which I had fun, by the way. What about you, man?
Oh, yeah.
I never talked about, like, we never really got to talk about that show. So how did you feel about that, being around the Marines and all that stuff?
Hey, man, it was different. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
was just it was something different for us coming
yeah,
from, you know what I mean, coming from this little country town, man. So to just be able to do that, you know what I mean, and because hey man, you got a lot of people who famous now who never had the opportunity to do that.
facts. And you know what's so funny about that bass? I don't know if I told y'all, Shaggy did his first album from that bass.
Damn, for real.
For real. He was in the battalion that I was attached to. He's older than me. So
Hmm.
he's way older than me. So he was in the battalion that I was attached to, and he started off in the Marine Corps. Old Carolina was recorded when he was in the Marine Corps. He was in the Marine Corps when he got his Grammy. Now, ain't
Wow,
that some shit?
that's
So for
crazy.
so for me, I wasn't really thinking like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking like this is a start. Where I fucked up at, and I have to apologize to you, AAO, and both. Where I fucked up at it, we should have kept going. We should have kept going. Even if it was just 1 week in a month, we should have kept going to different bases. Army,
Yeah,
Marines,
yeah,
Navy,
yeah,
Air Force, just kind of getting that audience going. And then selling the CDs and all that stuff. But marketing, at that time wasn't my strength. I didn't see it. So I
yeah.
do have to apologize for that because we were all young. We were all young.
But man, you know, at the same time, man, I used to try to tell Bowden, man, like, look, man, let's just hit some of these small black colleges.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, man, you leave a CD with them. Everybody at that school coming from somewhere. So if
Hmm.
they go back home bumping your CD, it's gonna spread back home, and people they're gonna start trying to find you.
Facts. Speaking of finding social media, we had Black Planet, we had MySpace, which MySpace
Mm-hmm.
everybody might curate it on. Um, how do you think you would have did as a group today with today's social media?
I think we would have had a better chance of making it.
Facts. I believe so.
Now, I really think with TikTok, Instagram, we would have a better chance of making
Especially the one song, "Do Whatever." Then
it. And do whatever then, yeah.
that was
Yeah.
y'all. That was the single that y'all was really pushing, right?
Yep. Yep.
That I remember that was the one y'all did on because y'all did. What was the other song y'all did on the taping of About to Blow?
We did do whatever then, and we did that what you looking at.
What you looking at? And
Yep.
I think I still have About to Blow DVD. I have to find it. It's somewhere. It's hard to kind of because technology changed so much. I don't even know how to damn transfer it digitally, so I could
See,
put
man,
it.
you had to add Bo, man, because they're both feel. That what Bo do.
Bo don't respond to freaking Facebook.
Oh, he don't be on Facebook, man. I had to send you his number. Yeah, Bo don't. He don't be on Facebook, man. He might get on Facebook probably twice a year.
Bro, I haven't talked to Bo in a minute.
Oh yeah, man. You know, Bo, my son's godfather. So me and Bo talk quite a bit.
Shit, he got double duty. He's your son's uncle and godfather, right?
Yeah,
Because y'all
yeah,
cousins.
yep, yep.
And now
So,
that was huge to me. Y'all were family in a family business. Bo
oh
was
yeah,
your manager, and y'all was the artist, and then the label was SoPro. So
yep.
who owns SoPro? First, like
Me, Bo, and our cousin Tony Mo.
Tony Mo.
All three of chipped in and came up with so professional.
Yo, that was dope. That logo y'all had, that was so dope, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you release any of that music now?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
When?
Most definitely.
When? Because I would like to go on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, play the songs.
But I had to get with Bo, man. Matter of fact, I really ain't got to get with Bo, man. I can get with my buddy T Dog because he 90% of our music in his studio, man. And I mean, I can go up there anytime
All
and get the
right.
music. You know what I'm saying? So I had to just reach out to T Dog, man, and see
Because I mean,
when he'll have time to get so I can get up there and put it on the disc.
because I heard Homeboy said rappers used to look at rapping as, oh, when I get old, I don't want to be rapping. Now a lot of guys are still dropping albums in their 40s and 50s.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people took time off, like you took time off. It's been 15 years. Did you know that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
15
It been a
years.
good minute, man.
Can we get you, Ayo, or even just you by yourself? It doesn't matter. Can we get one of y'all to put some music out together, or Like,
Cause man, believe it or not, man, I had my niece raps, man, and she got a good little bug going, and back in shit, man, back in 2012, we did a song called 100. I'll
mhm.
see if I can get you that song too, man. It ain't on fake. We never even released it, man, but it was a hot song, and it featured. I don't know if you ever heard of my partner, them KD. They were called TSB, the Sim Boy. But
Nah.
that was a little group, man, that at the time, my kid's mom was their cousin, and her brother, and they kind of came up under me with the rap thing, man. But KD passed back in October. You
Rest
know
in
what I'm
peace,
saying?
KD.
Yeah, due to a car wreck, man. And
Damn.
but he got a lot of, man. When you get a chance, go look on YouTube and look up KD Copperfield and
KD
TSB.
Copperfield.
Yeah, and TSB, man, they got a lot of, like, KD got a lot of hot songs, man. I'm talking about a lot of hot songs. You know, but yeah, man, I done did a couple songs from, through every so often. When somebody asks, I may jump on song with them, man. If I'm in the mood, man. But like I try to tell people, man, now nobody really want to hear what I got to rap about, man. Because if I'm gonna rap about anything, man, it's gonna be about my family, about trying to the correct way to make money, man, and how to handle money, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of that, I can't talk about no cars. I can't talk about no jury, and I can't talk about that. You know what I mean? Because that ain't what I'm doing. So, and
Yes.
I stay in tune with the street. Because I mean, you got to think, man. I got a 22-year-old, a daughter be 23.
Woo!
I got a 21-year-old. I got a 20-year-old. I got a 15-year-old. I got a 14-year-old and a 10. You know what I
Bruh,
mean? So,
bruh. You don't know how you can't hit reverse out that thing?
man, I'm telling you, man. But look, good thing about it, man. My 23-year-old, she graduated from Albany State last
Yeah.
year. My 21-year-old, she graduated from UGA last year.
Mm,
My 20-year-old, she'll be graduating for Spelman.
nice.
So you know what I
HBCU.
mean?
So hold on, hold on,
Yeah,
hold on, hold on.
man.
Let's run that back. Let's run that back. Because you said UGA, what's the first one?
Albany State
HBCU. Okay. So we got
and
two
Spelman.
HBCUs. Two
Yep.
HBCUs and one WPI. What was it? Yeah, predominant PWI. PWI. So how do you feel about, let's not even, you're proud of them, period.
Right.
Period. Right? How do you feel about them going to HBCUs? The two that is at HBCUs.
Well, I mean, I'm all for it, man. I didn't go to one, but my entire family went to Albany State. So,
Okay.
either Albany State of Albany State, Bethune Cookman, Fort Valley, FAMU, like so my entire family did HBCU, man. My daughter Asia, the one graduated from UGA, man,
Mm-hmm.
she going to school to be a doctor. So, she got that full ride. So it was just like that was a no-brainer.
No brainer. No brainer.
And she graduated in 2 years, so I can't complain about that.
Asia,
Yeah.
you the bomb, girl. You the bomb. So what you going so let's say Asia decides to bring some little knucklehead, some little ninja home, and he's sagging his pants. Are you going to do the Uncle Phil and throw his ass out, or are you just going to have to talk to her like, look, he ain't on your level?
See, bro, I raised my daughters different.
Okay,
They ain't gonna bring that home.
don't bring that home.
They won't, because they won't accept that.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
nice.
So I don't have to worry about that, man. I don't have my honest, man, my daughters gonna turn down from UGA, man, guys who in the league now. Just off of because the conversation. They can't have a normal conversation. So, man, I'm telling you, you can ask my wife, man, it's hard. It's hard for a dude to settle down with my daughters, man.
Are you reading
I
the com-
dated.
are you reading the comments, brother?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I
Okay,
definitely
okay,
appreciate that. Yeah.
yes,
But
yes,
I dated my daughters, man. I took them on dates. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? So
yes,
they know what how a man should treat them.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is why now one of the comments, this is a stand-up brothers, children are solid. This is why I chose you to be my second guest, because some of the stuff you posted on Facebook, man. Some days if I'm driving, I make sure I don't read it because I don't want to crash. I don't want to
Yeah.
crash. What made you decide to like just post the stuff you post? That'd be
Man,
funny as
you
hell.
know what, man? It honestly all started during the COVID season, man. Doing 2020, man, when I got laid off from my job, man. So it was just like I just used to sit around here, man, and smoke weed and just come up with dumb shit to say, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man, I had to send it to you too, man. But I got a couple skits on Facebook too, man. Like when I was put it down, I was running for sheriff of Buncombe County. You know, I got that dumbass skit, man. I got a skit from one of my stores called Shopping Gossip.
Bro,
Um,
it's not dumb. It's creative.
yeah, it's creative, man. But
It's
you know
creative.
that Buncombe County Sheriff, I'm gonna actually get back to working on that, man, because I don't have a lot
Uh,
of people come to me, ask me, man, like when you gonna make another video? Because it's you know I really, man, what I was trying to do, man, I was trying to come up with enough content to create my own sitcom.
do it.
You know, because my daughter, she goes to Spelman for acting and filming, so
Yeah.
she does all the recording and editing of all the video for me. So,
Bro, if you need an extra actor, I got you, man.
man, look, man,
Got you.
I'm tell you like I tell everybody, man. I tell you what I want. I tell you what it's about. Just come up with your own funny content, man. Because
I
at the
got
end of the day, I want all us to get paid.
I could improv. That's one of the things that I restricted myself when I did the TV show. And hosting and producing and directing. I restricted myself from my own personal talents because I wasn't afraid to shine or share the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted you guys to come on the show whenever y'all could have and host it and everything like that. That was the whole purpose of the show, was to put y'all in front of people. Who's them? Oh, that's
Right.
Double Trouble. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just saw their video with Tim. Oh shit, let me look them up on what was it? MySpace. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
Yeah.
really wanted it to work. Legitimate. That's the way I had it in my mind. Like this is how it's going to work. And then the YouTube, then we just make some stretches. But I definitely, like I said, I'm putting my resume out there. I can improvise on acting. Okay?
Now, hey, look, man, I'm all for it, man. Because I'm telling you, when you see it, you just gonna be like, man, this nigga's just a fool, man. Because like you could tell, I just get on smoke, hit the blunt, man, and I got this damn I got a whole costume, man. I got these cowboy boots I took from my mama. You know what I'm saying? I got a bulletproof vest because my dad, I came up in a law enforcement family, so it's an
Okay.
old bulletproof vest, man, that probably won't even stop a BB gun, man. Like this how old it is,
Ooh.
man. But it just,
Ooh.
you know,
So, okay, your dad is law enforcement.
yeah, my
How
dad retired colonel of Georgia State Patrol.
how do you and how do he feel about Tyree Nichols' situation?
Man, believe it or not, man, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. My
Mm.
dad don't speak police talk at home.
Mm.
That ain't what he do at home.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I said, he retired from Georgia State Patrol back in 2012, and he's been running the sheriff department down here in my hometown ever since. But he don't, yeah, man, he don't talk police talk at home, man. You know what
I
I'm saying?
respect that.
But how I feel about it, man, is I mean it's sickening and honestly, man, it's embarrassing to the black race, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing, man, and excuse me for saying this, my brother,
Say it.
but we can't speak another word right now of saying how white police officers killing black people because our own did it, and ain't nobody speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't
Yeah.
nobody running behind Black Lives Matter no more. You see what I'm saying? Now everybody quiet because now what we do to each other every day in the hood,
Mm-hmm.
somebody who did it in public,
And
and
it's
it was somebody that the people trust. You know what I'm saying?
what is
And
I'm sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say what is amazing to me is that black people, we've been getting our asses kicked by black police officers for years.
For years, man.
For years. And this situation resulted in the death of somebody. And I'm sure there's some other officers that killed somebody in the past as well. And you're right, we cannot sit here. Black Lives Matter didn't even say shit.
Not a thing, man. Not one fucking thing, man. And it was just like, so now at this point, we contradicting ourselves because it's okay for this. It's okay for this black dude to do it because he black, but it ain't okay for the white man to do it because at the end of the day, everybody know white people always got a hand up. Always been like that, you know what I'm saying? And the only way you can change that, man, honestly, is you got to replace him,
bro.
Because you can't beat him. You got to replace him.
I had spoke to somebody the other day, a white guy, and he said his dad got his ass kicked by the police. He said white people get killed at the same rate as black people. They get their asses whooped at the same rate as black people. The only difference is it doesn't make the news because white people don't want to make themselves look bad towards the rest of the world. I'm sitting here like, are you serious? He said, I'm serious because just like you, he had interactions like with people, I guess in his family or, you know, people, law enforcement himself. Actually, no, he's not like you. He had his run-ins with law enforcement. His father had his run-ins with law enforcement. His brother had run-ins with law enforcement, which was not good situations. Like I know with the Tyree Nichols, like, do you ever look at your dad and be like, damn, bro, you just like this who you worked with? Or do you ever just be like, I'm glad you ain't like that?
No, I never have, man, because one thing about it, man, what I do know about my dad and all his law enforcement buddies around them, man, they never seen color. They all only seen respect.
Okay.
So when they did pull a call, when they came up to the person with respect, they got respect back.
Facts.
My daddy did. My dad worked the state patrol for 35 years, man, and never had to shoot his gun at nobody.
That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he made it to the top. A lot of his friends made it to the top, man. And I mean, they didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And but like you said, man, I know cops that them did it. You know what I mean? Like real shit. I know cops that them did it, man. But you know, people say what they want to say, man. But if you in the projects or you in the hood, 90% of the motherfuckers that patrolling your hood is black cops. The white cops ain't really coming in there like that, man. You know what I'm saying? The black cop coming in because they know what go on. And they terrorize you because at that point they can do that. You see what I'm saying? The majority, I don't had run in with law enforcement. And the whites don't treat me better than the blacks.
Okay.
And that's real spill, bro. Cause out of the respect. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause you don't know who having a bad day.
Did you ever have a card like most police children do? Did you ever have that card that says I'm a cop's son?
Never even heard of that card, man.
You for real?
Never heard of it. I'm telling you, my dad ain't one of them type cops, bro. I'm telling you, he's strictly by the book. He do his job. When he come home, he taught us how to he taught us how to act when we in situations.
There's a card I went on a date with this woman and her baby father or ex-husband, let's say ex-husband, I think it was ex-husband, is a sheriff in Fulton. And her son gets pulled over by the police, and he presents a card, and the police deals with him differently. This card is supposed to diffuse the situation in a sense. So this is something new. She said PBA card. Okay. So the card is supposed to diffuse the situation to tell the cop, hey, this is the police's son. Please do not try to kill this boy, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like
never in my life, man. I'm gonna have to call some of my other friends and see, man. But I never heard that card. I mean, cause maybe it's in other states, but like here in the state of Georgia, I know a lot of my buddies.
Yes, it has. See, you see, looking it has.
Yeah, I see the comment.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about it, man, when they run my tag and my dad's name, so it just they pretty much you see what I'm saying. But having a card or anything like that, yeah, man, I need to ask my dad about that, man. But
Yeah.
like I said, I just never had no situation where I don't think I even needed to pull a card. You know what I mean? Because if I did get a ticket, he always took care of the ticket. You know, I just know how to act.
Don't say nothing about that. Don't say nothing about that. This is going to be posted to the internet. That's not.
No, man. I ain't worried about that. Ain't nothing they can do to tarnish that name, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, the thing about it, man, it's a brotherhood, man. They supposed to look out for each other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like so it just a cop gonna help a cop.
Okay.
Well, it used to be that way. It used to be that way.
Oof,
now,
man.
Now they can care less. You know what I mean? And some of these cops can care less if you do have that card. Because
KKK.
Shit, it ain't gotta be the KKK. It could be a nigga. If he got that card, you can have that card. And sometimes, man, that's an ego. So you show him that card, he sure enough gonna treat you dirty.
Bro.
He gonna, so.
Any self-respecting black man would acknowledge that card. Any self-hating black man would treat you dirty.
Right.
Any good white police officer would do the same thing. Acknowledge the card. Card or not, treat you with respect.
Right.
KKK, they will fucking sit here and do you dirty. Believe it, I got pulled over. White Georgia. Up.
Yo, you up in North Georgia, but you can't get pulled up. You can't get pulled up there, man.
Bro, okay, so just like you, I left music alone. I left anything with entertainment alone. I had transportation, doing deliveries, da-da-da. I was on my way to Chicago, and I had a trailer, U-Haul trailer, with goods, items that people want me to deliver for them, right? The chain on the U-Haul was sitting, the cargo van chain right here, nothing was dragging. He claimed he saw the chain sparking. Nigga, please. Then fucking I gets pulled over, and this state trooper is like, where's the drugs? I'm saying, like, what? That's the first thing you want to sit here? Where's the drugs? I said, where you left them? That interaction that night, I called my cousin and had him on the phone just to listen in. And he's like, man, don't talk no shit to him. I'm sitting here like, this dude sat here and disrespected me, asking me where's the drugs. How am I supposed to feel? I feel so disrespected. Where's the drugs? Where's the drugs? Can I search your car? No, you can't. That's illegal search. Calls the sheriff. It was a state trooper. Calls the sheriff. Sheriff comes. I'm sitting here like, I still didn't give y'all permission. Sheriff don't need their permission, apparently. So they went and searched the car.
You know what's so crazy? I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
The fact that a state trooper called a sheriff deputy, when the state trooper's on the scene, the state trooper automatically take rank because he's a state officer.
Correct.
Versus a county officer.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's crazy.
They were trying their hardest to find something, bro. I said the only thing you're gonna see is my gun in the bag because that's where I kept it. Because going to the Midwest, they have different gun laws, so I didn't want it on me after I left Georgia. And long story short, they didn't find nothing. The situation was but my pride was just so hurt. I'm sitting here like, I wish I had a lawyer to sue y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I wish I had a lawyer to sue y'all because that shit sat with me for weeks, bro. Weeks.
You got him out here like that, man. You know, and honestly, what can you do?
Nothing.
What can you do, man? All you can do is just try to stay out their way.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, that you could all because I tell my kids all the time, man. No matter where you go, man, you always gonna have that asshole. Mm-hmm. No matter where you go, now always gonna be one around.
Let's talk about the asshole job that laid you off. During COVID, you decided to become an entrepreneur, or was this a maturation process?
Oh no, man. Honestly, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. When DTH laid me off, that was the best thing could ever fucking happen to me, man. Mm-hmm. Cause he gave me $1,000 a week. I could make it off $1,000 a week.
Okay.
Shit. I mean, I got a simple life. You know what I mean? I can make it off $1,000 because look, man, I had $1,000, getting $1,000 a week. The business was doing good. Because at that time, me and my wife, she was working from home, so we had time to create all the content we needed. So it was just like it actually made our business take off. I was pissed off that I had to go back to work.
Damn. So that's when you just said, "Fucking, I'm done."
Yeah, I mean, I went back to work in 2021, and the end of 2022, man. I just got tired of going to work, man, and I got tired of just because I was in logistics. I've been a broker for over 20 years, man. So it was more of a like shit, man. I'm sitting here making these motherfuckers all this money. I might well put my time and effort toward my own shit.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that, especially once we bought the wing spot, once we bought that the restaurant, it was too much for my wife to try to do it all by herself.
So where is the restaurant? So I could patronize it.
Oh, it's all in Jackson, man. We have a women's clothing boutique. We have a wing and ice cream spot. We have a LS beauty spot where we sell wigs, frontals, makeup, skin care, and all that. And hopefully in about a week or two we'll be opening up a LS home store where we're selling furniture and stuff like that. So
man, fuck rap.
Right.
That rap
no,
money.
Man, it's Jackson, Georgia.
That's that. What's the what that fall under? That corporate money.
Corporate money.
That corporate money.
Corporate money.
Corporate money. So the wing spot. Which wing spot is it? Is it the one that is going towards Barnesville? That's the only thing I know about Jackson.
No. It's right in the middle of town, man. It's a little spot called Wing Depot.
Wing Depot.
Yep.
All right.
But if you look it up online, man, it was Wing Depot, but my wife and I, we bought this LS Wing Depot. And because anytime you see the LS, man, you'll know that that's my wife and I, man. It stands for legacy status. And you know, it's just a legacy that we're trying to leave our kids. So
Jackson, Georgia.
Jackson, Georgia.
Jackson, Georgia. She asked, is it Jackson, Mississippi? All right. So now with that going on, so you being an entrepreneur, now do you ever feel like, man, I should teach a course? You and your wife, of course, y'all bonded. So when I'm saying you, I need to say you all, but I don't want to use that kind of language. So when you guys are doing your thing, you ever think like maybe we should teach a course to teach people how to be entrepreneurs?
No, man, but I mean we give whoever asks for the sauce, we give them the sauce, man.
I'll give them the sauce.
Yeah, I mean because at the end of the day, they print money every day, man.
Behind every great black man is what? A
great strong black woman, man.
And that's what you have, my brother.
I promise you that.
You made
and
the
right
thing
about
choice.
It, man. Honestly, all these are hot. These are all her ideas, man. I just support them. You know what I'm saying? Because I never in my life ever thought I'd be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So
you were. You just didn't know it.
Yeah.
With your record label, with So Pro, even you as an artist. And I want to kick that because a lot of artists, I try to get at artists now. Even back then, handle your own shit. Now I'm really about it. Like, handle your own shit. I had a couple of artists I talked to, and I say, yo, do an EIN for your personal name, do an EIN for your stage name, and do an EIN for your record label. Register your record label under your personal name and put yourself as an employee. They send you like flabbergasted that this information is like it's new, and it's like it's not new. Music is a business, and you're supposed to treat it as such.
Right.
That way, I'm trying to tell them this, like that way the label can't own your name, your first name, last name, the name that your parents gave you. They can't own your stage name, the name that you came up with and making product under, and they cannot own a piece of your record label, the idea that you gave birth to. So why would you give them a chance to own all of that shit? You think anybody gave me a call?
I'm sure they did.
No. And I said I would charge you $50 to get all of this set up because it's just time for me. It's time. Only thing you're paying me is $150. $100 is going to go to your state registration. Actually, I told them $200. $150 is going to go to your state registration, and then $100, the $50 is going to go to me for my time. No, they're not interested. So how you feel about that?
You know what I mean? Because for some reason, man, and I hate to say this, people are scared to invest in themselves. Like honestly, bro, hey, you came to them with another idea, they probably would invest $150. But to invest in themselves, to put the ball back in their court, to put the pressure on their back, most black people ain't gonna do that, man.
They don't understand it.
Cause I tell people all the time, man, who better to bet on than yourself? You know what you can bring to the table.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Mother go out here and bet on a damn football game Sunday and don't know a player on the field and don't anything can happen. I know what I can do.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But people don't, people don't want to invest in themselves, man. But them same 150, them same $200 you told them, I guarantee you, if Jordan were coming out the next day, they would stand in the line with them $200, man.
It's right there.
Because that's what they wanted to do.
You know what I do with $200 these days? I buy stocks.
I need to get into that, man. People been saying them stop the thing to get into right now.
It is because you own every time I'm like, thank you, because I own one share of Nike and I need to put it up for sale because I'm with E-Trade. Don't go with E-Trade. You know, Cash App got it, right? They have no commission.
Do they?
Yeah, you could buy stocks right from Cash App. So I'm about to sell my E-Trade. I'm about to sell off of E-Trade and then just take that money and put it in Cash App and then just go from there. Because at the end of the day, every time somebody buy Nikes, I'm like, thank you. I'm saying thank you because I remember I had a kid. I was coaching basketball some years ago. He said I had on Jordans, the team Jordans, right? He was like, "You ain't even got on no Jordans. Those are team Jordans, and they ain't not real Jordans." I'm sitting here like, "You do, but thank you though. I just made money off your dumb ass." He didn't understand the concept. Like, I'm not going to go out here and buy Jordans and spend all my money when I know your dumb ass is, and that Nike stock that I bought for $60 is at $145 right now per share. So thank you.
Right. Right.
That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at like, okay, all right, I'm cool. I'm a cornball with Team Jordans. I got on Jordans, nigga. It got a jump man on that motherfucker.
Yeah, do you know the day?
He ain't walking.
But really, man, let's be honest though. Who gives a damn if they Team Jordans, if they were damn who gives a damn?
A jackass, a kid, a
you
child,
know what I mean? So
talking to a grown ass man.
Right. I mean, who gives a damn? I mean, I don't even know last time I even purchased a pair of Jordan, man, because I refuse to spend money on some shoes when they cost more than my car insurance. I'm not gonna do that.
Me neither. I'll get them from the outlet.
Right.
If that shit ain't on sale,
everybody else don't have them already, man. You know, I ain't into that, man. I'm more into to building a foundation, man. Creating generational wealth, man, and breaking generational curses, man. That's what I'm into.
Bro, you got a whole doctor. She is going to make $80 million in her lifetime. That's how much a doctor is guaranteed to make. $80 million. Especially if she's a neurosurgeon. If she's a pediatrician doctor, she's going to make somewhere between, just depending on private practice. Let's say she got her own private practice. She's going to make about 5 to 10 mil in the course of her career. If she's a surgeon of any kind, she's looking at 30 mil of the course of her career. Whew. You, my brother, made the right decision when you said, baby, I ain't going to the studio tonight. I'm staying home and we going to be you. And when you drop music, you planted a seed that was already there for your daughter to succeed. If you ain't got a drink, man, you need to have a fucking drink, because that is what a man's supposed to do.
Oh, yeah.
You did it. I look up to you, brother. I look up to you because that's a decision I would have chased, because how ambitious I am. I'm like, 10 million. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make 100. I'm trying to be P. Diddy. I'm trying to be Master P. I'm trying to make 100, 200 million. I wouldn't have saw that. But when the time came for my own family, I was like, your son getting older. I got 2 kids. I have my son, he's my nephew / godchild. So he's been in the picture the whole time. So I'm like, he's getting older. Yeah, let's stop this bullshit. Be a family man. Do what you need to do because you got a little kid that's looking up to you. So I had to do what I had to do. I had to walk away. I can't teach him run after fucking money that's not there. I had to show
Right.
him how to be a hustler, how to go
Yeah.
and get it.
So
You know
you
what
got to
I'm
think about it, man. You can make money.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like the dumbest person in the world, the laziest person in the world can make money if they want to. You know,
Millennials. Let me stop.
you could go out and I could have took that little record deal and made all the money and whatnot,
Mhm.
man. But like I said, man, I wouldn't have. I don't know how my daughter would have turned out. You see what I'm saying? Because even if I was still in there, whatever, man. But traveling,
Mhm.
missing basketball game, missing that cheers, and you can't get that back, and it ain't enough money in the world to bring that back.
And I'm glad you said that. As a coach, I seen parents miss their kids' games. And they were like, "Hey, coach, man, I'm gonna try to come this game. I'm gonna try to come that game." And I said, "Sir, you can't get it back. This is the time they need you right here.
Yep.
Cannot, we can't buy back time. I kid you not." And Kima, she could attest to this. My son's senior year, after I got out the military and I had the backing, I had my own business, and it was established in Connecticut and Georgia. I went to Connecticut and watched this every game. I missed freshman, sophomore, junior, but I said senior year, I'm going. I went up there, brother, and I watched every game. Even though I hate the cold, I'm in that cold weather like this motherfucker better score today. And he did. He did. He scored. He scored every game I went to watch. But it was just the fact that I said, I know I fucked. I ain't gonna say I fucked up. I know I missed a lot, but let me be here because this I'm
Right.
not gonna get back. I'm not gonna get this back. So let me be here. So I mean, like for you to make that decision, that's the dopest shit that anybody could ever sit there and say, "Oh, your girls love you for that, man." They like you say, you took them on dates. Now I have a daughter now too. She's 7. Any advice?
Man, short, take on dates.
Take her on dates.
Take on a date, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a, even if it's Dave and Buster, man,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just take on dates and just continue to pour into a man. Continue to show her how a man's supposed to carry himself.
All right.
Because what it does, man, honestly, make it hard for any little knucklehead to come in. Because it's like, if they can't meet your standards,
Mm-hmm.
then they ain't gonna be no good to your daughter nowhere, and she know that.
I legitimately have to wait till they move back to Georgia. So that's the only problem.
Hey man,
She,
but you still long as you can contact and call her,
yeah.
man, that time means a lot.
All right.
That time means a lot, man. Just to even call just to see how they day been.
All right. So I'm about to open up the floor for questions.
Okay.
My viewer, do you have any questions for Mr. White? I am. What's you got your name up there, Sandra? Lil G.
Oh, I am drill.
I
So
am
that's
Drill.
that's my little that's my little stage because like I said, I'm finna start putting my little stuff on YouTube and everything. So
All right.
I
Well,
want
let's
to try to
go.
get my little handle name.
Let's see if she got any question. One of these days, I'm gonna have 100 people listening on these interviews. It's gonna come. I just want to know if he has any regrets.
You know what? I don't have any regrets about leaving the music. The only regrets I honestly have is not really giving it a chance to actually see what it would have brought. Whether it would have
Yeah.
brought fame or whether it would have just, you know, whether we would have just stayed local jokers or
Mm-hmm.
whether we would have just blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's still, and to this day, sometimes I still sit back and wonder, like, damn, like if I would have just stuck with it, what would have happened? You know what I mean? But like I said, man. Oh, and speaking of regrets, man, one regret that I did have, man, is honestly is I wish I would have been more alert and paid more attention to my daughters while they were growing up too.
Okay.
Because going to the studio and doing all that, I did miss a lot of them growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's why with my younger kids, I was extra in their life because I missed a couple parts of them, my older kids growing up by committing so much time, like going to do shows.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like going out of state and being gone for a day or two. You know, stuff like that.
Hey, wife, please don't blame me. That was both. um, do you plan to pick music back up now that your family is stable?
Oh yeah, you know what? Once I get my little man cave together out back, I'm gonna put my little studio in there, man, and just play around and see what I can come up with. You know what I mean, and just try to and honestly, man, see if my kids, if they willing to try to get into something like that, you know.
Yeah,
I
it
got
wouldn't
my
hurt.
little 10-year-old. He talk about rapping sometimes, so I'm gonna try him out and see what he got going on.
Is there a way that you could teach a kid how to rap? Like, is there really a way, or this is something they pick up and they practice, or is there like a class that say, hey, this is how you rap?
I don't think so, man. I think that's something that it just got to be in you, man.
I could see
It got
that.
to be in you, man. You know what
I
I'm
could
saying?
see
Cause
that.
like honestly, man, old chick Glorilla, to
Mhm.
me, you can tell it ain't in her, man. Like it just ain't her.
It's the fame part.
Right,
It's
right,
the look at me part, and you
right.
see that in a lot of new artists too. Like you said Glorilla. Like I don't want to bash the females. There's guys like that too. That you just like, hey, look at me. I'm here. I got this. I got lucky. The song made it, and they disappear.
Right, right.
The intensity. The it's like to be a complete artist. I believe you have to know how to write your own lyrics.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to you have to write what you're feeling. Um, Writing songs for me, I felt like at that time I could write a song for an R&B song for people. Like the hardest part for me was a woman, because I don't know how women think. You know, if I did, I'll be crazy. I'll be in the nut house. But writing a song is it's like it's like an entry into your soul. It's an
yeah,
entry
yeah.
into your soul. How you feeling? How you manifesting that thought? And if an artist doesn't have that manifestation inside of them, it's like, why am I listening to you?
And you could tell, like you could tell. Like I give you a perfect example, man.
All right.
J Cole.
Ooh, boy, beast.
You could tell J Cole take his time with his craft.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just ain't gonna just put anything out there. I used to be that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like some people that when they get to a certain level, that drive, it just goes away. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just about trying to stay relevant.
I'm gonna copy this from Sway. I'm gonna give you 5 words. Let's see if you still got it. Let's give you 2 words. I'm not gonna do the 5 finger to death. I'm gonna give you 2 words. All right. Principle and knowledge. Let's see what you can kick off of that.
You mean rapping wise?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, I ain't
Let's
rap in
no,
so
no. I
long,
don't.
man.
No, I don't want to hear that. You rap. You said you rap. You still rap. You
Yeah,
still
but
be
I
doing.
hadn't
Come on,
like
bro.
I hadn't really spit. I hadn't really spit no ball, man, in a minute,
Well,
man.
give us a bar.
Mm, mm, mm.
I bet you if I hooked up some music right now, play the beat,
See,
your ass would be rapping.
if you gave me a beat now, that probably would have been different for me, man. It would have, man. It would have. But I got you on the net go round, man.
I'm not gonna let you off the hook that easy. Let me find something because we still got time, brother.
Okay. I was trying, man. I can't. I ain't got my iPad. I'm gonna say if I had my iPad, man, I could try to find a little beat, man. But what was 2-word principle and what else?
Principle. I done forgot because you done forgot. All right, just give me off of one word. Principle.
Get.
And I could beatbox. You want me to beatbox you a beat? I could try my best.
Let me hold on. Let me just get my vibe. Let me just see here, man.
Let me try to give you a beatbox, man. Let me get you some. Nope.
Yeah, get that man some music.
All right, let me get that set up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Give me another word. Give me another word.
Oh, another word. What's a good word for you? All right. Give us a word, Kima.
What you say?
Give us a word, please.
I don't have one. Listen, I'm not the creative. I'm sorry. I'm here enjoying this, but I'm not the creative.
I don't have any. See, I got this. Where you at? See, I have this.
No, I didn't listen. I've been in here cooking all night, so I can't put the video on.
Put the camera on.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy in here.
I don't even have no speaker. I got this big ass speaker. I can't find the damn plug, man. Shit.
But brother, I just want to let you know that although I was not familiar with your music, I'm going to get familiar with your music. I really appreciate how you've been to your family and who you've been as a man. And I appreciate you.
I thank you for that. That means a lot. That means a lot. Yeah, that really means
drop
a
that
lot.
beat, John, since you want him to do something on the fly.
All right, yeah, this is the Ghetto Ass Podcast, everybody. I'm seeing you about to set up some music so
It's
everyone can. So we about to get this. If I'm gonna put people on the spot that are musicians, I need to be ready. So that's what Lil G just told me. Like, bro, you got to be ready, son. So I got to get ready. Damn. I mean, my beatbox skills is all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right.
Nah, son. Your beatbox skills ain't that good.
I ain't even get warmed up yet. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you might be able to sing the background ad-libs, but no beatboxing for you, okay?
Nah. All right, let's get this thing going. Boom. All right, plug you in. What kind of beat you want, brother?
Just throw me some on there, man, because I ain't did this in so long, man. I'm gonna see if I can get my groove back.
Where the kids at? I hope they listening.
Oh no, man. Man, everybody in their own room doing their own. What time is it now? They probably sleep now.
They ain't sleeping. They on that damn computer. Oh, they on the
My
phone.
kid go to bed early for some reason, man.
They're on their phone. Ain't it crazy how kids could actually operate the phone better than we can?
Oh yeah. Like my 10-year-old man, he actually just left up now about 10 minutes ago. So he probably not doing something. Probably not playing that game or something.
All right. We about to get this. Bluetooth connected. Yeah. So let's find this man a beat. Let's find this man a beat. It's that trap music.
Let me see what I can do, man. The principles that I stand on get your man's gone. And one thing for sure, boy, I'm hands on. The shit that you talk, boy, is irrelevant. Everything that you saying, nigga, ain't heaven sent. I'm the man in my city, and I don't show no pity. And if I want it, I get it. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Cause I'm the man around here. Talk shit, nigga, think we playing around here. Glock 945. I used to tote that. But now I sit back and count them but 100 stacks. In the street, shit, I used to be that. But now I sit back and live easy. 5 kids, 6 kids. Oh man, I gotta get my groove back, man. I
It's
just
all right.
did, but you know what, man?
It's all right. But this is
I'm calling my partner T-Dog tomorrow, man. I'm gonna go back in the yo just to see if I can really get on the mic and.
But this is what I'm gonna do. YouTube, I own the rights to this music along as Tim Moses, okay? Which is Big Tim the boss. So don't even sit here and try to do anything about it. Now, this is what I'm about to do. This is what people need to before we close this out, all right?
Oh man, yeah.
Get it up, stack the paper up. Get it up, stack the paper up. Get it up, and get your bread right. And what you hate for, the rich and headlights. I got good money, I got loan money, I got corporate money, and I got dope money. I'm right out 75, 25, only 24, 55, and mine on my money, and money on my mind. I'm in the next hustle, yeah, I stay on the grind. But now CEO, I'm more money, they money business here, so going slow roll. We down for whatever, we all about each other. A roller band, bring the wood and feeling leather. And shout it, watch yourself, when you still fly. And 28 inches, got me sitting high. Okay, I can't lie, I am so fly, and you can't deny. So shout it, why I try, get your bread up, stack the paper up, get it.
That
Yeah,
is
man.
Little G, everybody. That is Little G.
Yeah, man.
That is Little G. That is
Yeah,
Little G.
man.
That is Little G.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to sing this other music, man. Man, if you really want to get back into the music thing, man, I'm telling you, I got a niece. Man, KLJ. That's she on YouTube, man. KLJ.
I actually
She got a hot.
G, this is what I want to do. I want to work with a young artist to build him as an entrepreneur / artist. I want to just only get 10%. All I'm going to do is set them up with distribution, set them up with their own record label. That's that 150 we was talking about, their stage name, da. That's it. Everything after that is them putting in that work. I just want one artist to work with.
When you want to sit down and get the paperwork rolled?
Let's do it. Give me 2 weeks. And the only reason why, because I'm actually back on the road with my other business. I do somewhat like Tim does, but cargo vans, what we was talking about. So I want to do that.
So how many cargo vans you got?
Well, no. Actually 2. One of them been sitting for a couple of years.
So you just running hot shots and delivering freight?
Practical, basically. Well, not freight. This is people, mainly freight, but it's people's stuff. Like my delivery to Texas, I got somebody's apartment. You know what I'm saying?
You got just a regular cargo van?
Regular cargo van.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna send you my number online, man. Cause I ain't in the business no more, man. But I still got a broken friend that'll give you a hot shot where you ain't got to do no furniture shit, man. Where you can pick up from the airport and deliver direct and come back home.
Oh, talk to me. Please talk to me. I need something like that.
Yeah, man. Well, going to Savannah, man, these folks pay you because you're in a cargo van, so these folks pay you $1.20, $1.50 a mile sometimes to go down to Savannah. You know what I'm saying?
Where I live at right now, I'm like 2.5 hours away from Savannah. I'm in Warner Robins now.
Right, so you ain't nowhere from me either. So yeah, we definitely can link up, man.
All right.
And down in that Macon, Ronald Robin area, it plenty of freight coming out of there, man.
Shit, holla at me, brother.
Like I'm dead serious about that, man. You ain't got to worry about that furniture shit no more, man. Especially down in that area, man, where people ain't got to send nobody from Atlanta down there. You could pick up there and bring the freight back to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is get you a broker to find you some freight to go back home. Yeah, you'll make a killing.
All right, let's rock with that. So I would definitely love to talk to your niece in 2 weeks, or you. Definitely. Let's sit down first with you, and then let's go and do that. That's 2 weeks.
Right, most definitely, man. I'm gonna reach out to Bo, man.
I'm gonna meet you at one of your businesses.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I'm gonna reach out to Bo, man, and look, man. As you grow with it, man, you know we'll become a sponsor for your show, man.
I feel that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? I speak them, but success into your show, man. That one viewer, man, gonna turn into 1 million for you, my brother. I promise you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just keep going with it, man. Keep staying positive and keep doing what you're doing, man. And don't let nobody change your course of what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not a regular viewer though. I'm a super fan. He trained my daughter up, my son up with the basketball and all of that. He's doing great. You know what I'm saying?
Developed a family relationship.
Yeah. So we keep it 100 here. It's been a long friend / kinship you're here. So
Right.
but with you, like honestly, I'm super impressed, and I will be seeing more of you. Thank you.
Most definitely, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, John, anytime you want me, man, I'm willing. I always make time, man.
I appreciate that, brother. So now I gotta get Ayo. I gotta get Bo if he ever do interviews. I gotta get Homeboy. I gotta get Tim. I gotta get Q. I don't think you ever met Q from Hustle Hard TV. And I still want to do that About to Blow Hustle Hard TV documentary. The only problem was what shut me down or slowed me down was Jamie Jones. I don't know if you remember her. She was one of the hosts. She passed away, unfortunately.
Oh, was it a slim chick?
She was slim with a nice shape.
Yeah.
Yes. So she
I'm sorry
passed
to hear
away.
that.
And man, that messed me up too, man. So with her passing, it's kind of hard to like reach out to her family and try to see if I could get somebody to talk about, like if they had any knowledge of her doing the show. So I don't want to do it without mentioning her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Stan, he's in Hollywood. He was, if you remember Stan and Tommy, Stan is doing big shit with movies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes production stuff. Tommy, I don't even know if Tommy's still around because I had to ask Stan that. So and then Sean G, it's a lot of pieces I can't even find.
Wow.
I can't even find.
Well, man, hey, sometimes you have to do it without the pieces, man. And kind of speak on their behalf, or kind of just plug in what you can plug in, man. But don't stop your dream because you can't find a piece or two, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you could build around that.
Facts. Even with what was the name of the dance group that was in the video?
Man, I don't even know, man, but I think my niece still know one of the boys that would dance.
Okay.
Cause they were from Griffin.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, even them. So long story short, brother, I want to make sure that when I do it justice and when I'm not missing out nothing. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you having me, man.
And I'm gonna definitely hit you up offline for your number so I can get connected and make some money locally.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I got you.
All right. Much love. Thank you. Hey,
all right, man. Peace out, man. Be safe.
For IAMU series with Little G. We thank you for watching. Catch the next episode. Peace.
Peace out.
And